Got the squad together. All right. All right. Fourth quarter of the year. For those of you who haven't been here before, it's like always our busiest time of the year. And yeah, the last 3 months are just usually nuts. So everyone kind of get ready for that. But yeah, we got a lot of new people. I like when we come together for this. Usually it's someone's birthday, and wasn't it just your birthday?
Yesterday, Allie's.
Happy birthday, by the way, and happy birthday. We're gonna get lunch for that tomorrow.
Yep. So lunch tomorrow. We'll do it at 1 o'clock. So everyone plan to take your lunch break at 1.
What are you gonna get?
Better with the overlap. And then
You guys gotta.
no gluten. Is okay? Yeah.
We could get two different. We could get two different things.
We don't like fried chicken. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I love Zaxby. We could get two different things if you want, because everyone gets to pick on their birthday. But yeah, happy birthday, you guys. And Allie, welcome to the team. Who else is the first meeting? It is Sierra, Lindsay, Caitlin. That's right. So welcome, you guys. Let's give them a round of applause. Woo! And I said goodbye to Darren today. And yeah, we got someone to replace him. But yeah, we have these meetings 3 times a year, every quarter. And one tradition is we take a selfie. So everyone smile. All right. Oh, wrong way. Oh, it looks pretty crowded back there. Smile. Oh, Rachel, you weren't in it. Sydney, last meeting we took a picture and you weren't there, and then we retook it, and you were behind. You were hiding, weren't you? You were behind me. Well, you're in this one, so there you are, right there. We got everyone. You're in it. All right, cool. Yeah, so I kind of want to keep this meeting like more simple. Like in the past, for those of you who haven't been here, I kind of had like a PowerPoint with like some stats and information and stuff like that. But today I just kind of wanted to have everyone like ask a question, open up discussion, and just kind of have a chat for anything, forcing everyone to ask a question. It could be anything, really. You already asked yours about water moccasins. Like it can be that. Yeah, it could be about like the processes of the business, like opportunities, like products, customers, or like, I know a lot of you guys do your jobs and might like think other things about the company. It can be things that the company can do better, things that I can do better. Totally open to that. Or it could just be about anything you want. So yeah, we'll open up to a discussion. But yeah, really the main objective of doing these is I just love to get everyone together. And I know I don't like see all you guys every day, which I would like to. And I just want to keep everyone motivated and have you guys have a chance to let me know, because I'll meet with you individually too. Just like anything that we can do to make your jobs better. I want everyone to like the company, enjoy working here. And I think we have a great team, and it's actually really cool just to like see everyone in the same, because you're always there in your own little stations and everything. So yeah, that's kind of the point of these meetings. And of course, just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate all of you. Couldn't do it without you guys. So thanks for all your hard work. Even the new people who just started, you're doing great. Allie, appreciate you.
Yeah, whole female team.
You got a female squad? Oh wow, really? So we have Kevin starting tomorrow, who lives around the corner, and he's going to be shipping at Darren Station. So wow, we do have a lot of girl. I didn't even notice. Girl power. Yeah. So yeah, Kevin's starting tomorrow, and when he starts, just yeah, of course, when anyone starts, just be nice to him, say hello. I know you're always good at that, Lindsay, aren't you? And Bessie, like, just make him feel welcome, and yeah, I'll train him to what? Yeah, don't scare him. He seems pretty cool. He's in I think he's been in a band forever, and he's just looking for something to do. He's technically going to be 10 to 3, but I told him there'll be a lot more hours, especially the next couple months. But what are you laughing at back there? Back of the class, be quiet. I know. I guess I just got something that was a little closer, a little better, but I know. Did you say you and Darren had like a sarcastic relationship? And when he said he was leaving, you're like, didn't know if he was joking or not?
Yeah, he told me he was gonna put in his 2 weeks. I was like, no, you're right.
I thought that was funny.
And then you told me the day.
Yeah, I was like, no, really, he really is. Yeah. But no, he was great, and yeah, I'll miss him. But yeah, just to summarize like how the business is doing, we didn't get on Shark Tank, which I know last meeting we showed like the Shark Tank video. Damn, I didn't get accepted. We were too good. Let's just go with that. We probably didn't get accepted. But we did make the list of one of the fastest growing companies in America. It's like the Inc. 5000. Woo! We're number, I have like, I think it's like a one slide I have on here. It was like number 1030. And I mean, I don't know how they come up with these. Like I had to fill it, they sent me some papers and I filled it out. And I'm sure there's some, oh, that's the last meeting selfie. That's Sydney was literally hiding back there. You got out of that one. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool to be on that. Like it was kind of a surprise. So there's one accomplishment to be excited about. But yeah, and I know it's hard to notice like on a daily basis if you're always here, but like the business is growing fast. Like last year, or this year so far, we already have as many sales as we did like at the end of the year last year. And we still have our 3 like biggest months coming up. So yeah, the business is growing, it's doing great. And yeah, it's like, usually I have some more stats, but we have a lot of return customers. We have the Diamond Club, right? That's been great. We have a lot of fanatic people about the brand. Like seriously, it's yeah. You guys know, everyone knows Tammy. Tammy would be so honored to know that she got brought up here.
She would be so honored.
Yeah, she's like.
Lindsay sent out our VIP customer last week. What, she had 66 orders? Yeah, she
Tammy?
had 66 orders. No,
So what's her name?
Shoot.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
I knew Tammy.
She's contacted you. She's competing for your job. She'll like answer customer service questions on Facebook. But yeah, people love United Monograms, and I've said this many times, but it'd be cool if we got the, if there's like a store, we see them, we just get that interaction. But just know, like, there's people out there that are like love this stuff, so excited for it. I guess Lindsay will get to interact with them a lot, and when they're excited to get their order, it's just because they love it so much, they want it. So it's a good thing. And yeah, so we're doing good. We're doing a good job, and everyone's a part of it. Just really 2 things I have to say, then we'll just open up the discussion. One specific thing is for the bonuses, I'm going to change it to $50 a month to $100 a month, and that's for perfect attendance, which I think Caitlin got, and I think Bessie and Lindsay got it once last quarter, and then yeah, if you get over your average for performance, which Sydney got last month, right? Good job, woo! So yeah, I'm just gonna change that to $100. Just I don't know why not. I'm gonna bump it up. So just give you guys incentive to, as always, just show up, do a good job. So that's one thing, and then so the other main thing that I want to address is I've been talking forever about a new building, and I wish I had some more like news on it, but the update, and just to be transparent with you guys, is like a building about 20 minutes away in Daniel Island, which I think I mentioned last meeting, that I'm trying to get, and I put in some paperwork, and I have like a loan that's like, I'm waiting for it to get approved, and like, I'll probably know within the next like week or 2. But so even if we do get it, it's probably gonna be a slow transition, like early into probably next year. And I was even thinking, we still have a lease on this building. So I could see you, like, what'd you say? Daniel Island. But
Nothing is definite.
Nothing's definite. That's the thing. Like, I just want to be transparent. Like, I wish I had some definite news. But even if...
We're here for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we're absolutely here for at least 4 or 5 months. And honestly, the transition could even be slow, like, as far as maybe, like, start there, still keep some stuff here. I don't know yet. But I wish I did. I was hoping by this meeting I would be able to be definite. But I just want to be transparent with you guys that the next 6 months or 5 months, or I don't know, we'll see. It could be there. And the building's huge, and I know like commuting is a thing for some of you guys, and that's part of it. But that aside, like, it is exciting that it's going to be a lot bigger than this, and we'll see though. I wish it was definite. If it's not definite, I don't want to get too excited myself, because if it turns out we don't get it, then I'm still going to keep looking, because as you see, we're boxes everywhere. And you just texted me recently, like, we might actually, if you're thinking about it, we could put 3 more embroidery machines probably back there now that we got rid of some of those crappy ones. So, I mean, there's little things we can do to maximize the space we have, but ultimately, like, we're running out of room here for sure. So that is just something that is coming up. And if any of you guys have questions, let me know. Like, I don't want to, like, all of a sudden tell you guys one day, like, by the way, we're out of here tomorrow. Like, I just want to be straight up and give you guys that update. So I'll let you know when I find out something more definitely, but building is something I've been talking about forever, because, yeah, we knew about this room. We had just one room and one room and one room. And I always say this, but I think it was like 2016 where I know Rachel brings it up to me sometimes. I was like, this year we're going to be out of this building. So we've maximized it. We've grown, like I just talked about, so much. in the same building. So eventually we're going to outgrow it. All right. That's pretty much all I have. I love you guys. Appreciate everything you do. And all right. Who wants to go first?
Where do you want to go?
Anthony. Oh, wait. Oh, Rachel. We need a buzzer. All right, Rachel beat you.
Where do you want to go on your honeymoon with Shelby?
I don't know. I feel like. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We got married. I'm still getting used to this ring. I don't know. You said maybe like Hawaii or something like that.
Maybe after the busy season.
Yeah, well, that'll have to be like end of December or something like that because.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. You heard good things.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Where'd you say?
Santorini.
Where's that?
In Greece.
Okay, Greece. You mentioned Greece before.
Volcanic sand.
Ooh, all right. Open to suggestions, but we don't know yet.
I said Greece. I said Hawaii.
You did say that. Yeah. We got the footage. We got the footage. Greece and Hawaii. Okay. We should probably like
Start planning.
yeah, like actually concretely plan that.
We'll see what the travel restrictions and like. Yeah.
I know it's just a weird time to. Yeah, we were happy we even got to have our wedding. We had to
Yeah.
push back, and as far as we know, like, it was all good. No one got anything. So.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a success. It's a success. All right. All right, you raised your hand, Annalie.
Okay, so what are you going to have for dinner tonight?
Well, I don't know, Allie. You're with us now, right? What do you want to have?
I was just gonna get Chipotle. Hard. We've been eating pretty crappy.
Yeah, like I was eating very healthy before the wedding, and then after post wedding, I haven't been eating as healthy. So I was gonna try to eat healthy today. So maybe I don't know. We'll see. A salad. I don't know. To be determined, but I will keep you posted on that pressing issue. All right, Sierra.
Back on that Blue Apron. Send you meals.
We've done that before. Yeah, we've done that before. The one thing that I didn't know about that when we got it for, I think it was like 2 weeks or something, was there's a lot of cooking work involved in it. No? I felt, maybe, did we get Blue Apron?
Off the stuff.
They send you like an onion and like a potato and they're like, chop it up and make hash browns. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a let's work. Yeah. I thought, for some reason in my head, I thought it was going to be like prepared meals. And it was like, here's the onion, make like a salsa. I'm like, geez. Yeah, I mean,
I was thinking about getting it again though.
we were on and off with it.
It's good though.
But no, it is good. It is good.
Fresh and stuff.
And I think we got like the 4-person one for 2 of us. So it was like a lot of food to eat. But all right. Who's next? Lindsay. That's a good question. Absolutely Rachel. Yeah, Rachel and Annalie have been here, what, 3 or 4 years? Sydney's been here about a year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sydney's been here a while. Yeah, Lindsay and Bessie probably like, what, half a year or something like that? I don't know exactly, but.
I think I might. But Rachel and Annalie have been here since.
Yeah, Rachel and Annalie.
So the beginning, especially in this building.
Rachel. Yeah. You're ahead of me.
So Shelby's been here the longest.
Shelby's been here the longest for sure. But I love this. Rachel's story started doing a job that doesn't even exist anymore, which was making the files, which was insane. I remember the one holidays, yeah, you made files the whole time and didn't even have time to like lay out so we've automated all that, and I know it's annoying to have to remake the files once in a while, but from the overall perspective, that's been amazing to be able to have the files made. So yeah, you start doing that, and then you're like, can I take some pictures or something like that? And then you started taking the pictures, and then I remember at one of these meetings you asked like about the sales stuff, and now you do it all. You do, yeah. You're incredible as far as like getting everything laid out, and like also doing like the splitting of the things, because now we're shipping from the different departments, splitting all those like a task you have, the pictures, and also like listing all the products and coming up with stuff. So start it with a simple job. Yeah. And the first time we took pictures, like I think we like paid you or anything like that. You kind of like just grabbed it by the horns. Yeah. And you've really grown since then. So Rachel, besides for me and Shelby, started in that building, which I'm sure I told all you guys in the interview, because I always say that when we go over there. Yeah, start over there. And we really did just have, so when you first started here, how many rooms did we have? I think we just
teacher in the embroidery room,
in
the
the
old shipping room, and then the room that the two Lindsays are in now.
Right,
whatever that room's
right.
called.
yeah. So we got all this, and we got all this since we came there. Yeah, and that room technically, but yeah, we were running out of space. But there's your answer. Good question. Yeah, because you have no like perspective since you're new. Is two Lindsays getting confusing for anyone?
I feel like when I say Lindsay, but look.
Figure out who it is.
Lindsay L, or Lindsay E, Lindsay E, Lindsay P. I don't know. It's not that hard, Lindsay. Okay, good question. All right, who's next? Shelby. Oh no, Jazz.
What about like cross training?
Okay, yeah.
Like when a position comes open in a different department, what if you ask in-house before you interview somebody else to see if we kind of want to move?
Okay, so
I'm getting tired of night shift.
night shift, night shift or embroidery? Which one?
Night shift and embroidery.
Like, but which one? Like
Night shift period.
night shift period.
Let's say night shift.
Because I love the idea of cross training. We had Ari for that little bit of time, who's doing different things. What you're pointing to yourself? What?
I would love to do embroidery.
Yeah.
You guys can sit.
Like, like Lindsay or Bessie, you did like printing before, and like you didn't like it that much, right? Like, I feel like sometimes people they like cross training, and then they're like, well, I'm just really good at the thing I already know. But for you, it's more about the shift. Because I mean,
I don't mind like flip-flopping, but it's just I'm getting stale, same routine every day.
yeah, I get that. So who would be interested in like learning a different position? Like Sierra, Wanda, like which ones pop out to you?
I would like
Go ahead. Shipping?
I think shipping.
Okay. What interests you?
Oh, I really want to learn DTG.
DTG? We also have this vinyl now.
Yeah, vinyl.
I did. That's this. So this is like kind of a new station that we kind of just started it. Shelby's been learning it and then kind of passed it on to Ellie. We have like 380 open orders right now. I know that because I've been checking.
Vinyls more crafty.
Yeah. Over here we do the cups, which is kind of like DTG on a cup. That's with that machine. That's not like DTG on a cup, but whatever.
It's you print it out on that,
Yeah.
and then you put it in this heat press.
And then the
We're trying to
vinyl.
really learn how to maximize like how to do it as fast as possible.
Vinyl's more so like a little cutout sticker. Right now we're doing it on leggings. And then you can also put vinyl on cups. Kind of like decals more so. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, yeah.
Well, I think it would be prudent to cross-train everybody on those machines in case you just have an overload of one and need someone to pick up.
Yeah, so I've thought about this like a million times. Like, it's so say like someone's not here, and I'm open to ideas on this. Say someone's not here for DTG, and you're come in, like, but we also need embroidery too, So it's like, come train you on something that it's like we already need you for like your shift. That's kind of the problem I run into sometimes. Like, usually we try to balance out to have enough orders for both departments, and then we have everyone scheduled for their times. And then I guess like sometimes like we could flip it, but like say you and Sierra flipped it for a day. You did embroidery and you did DTG because you guys do the same shift, right? Oh, sorry, you're night. I don't know. You're the night. Yeah, but say she does DTG. It's just I don't know. Just in theory, say you like flipped it. Like the first thought in my head is like, well, it's like the training element, and then we probably get with less production. But I'm flexible. I'm open to that. It's I've always had the idea of cross training. It never like executes as well as it sounds. But I'm totally open to it. I guess I'm trying to imagine like you doing DTG. Like when or like if we have tons of DTG orders.
Well, if somebody's out on DTG on first shift, I could come in early and do that. Or if Annalie's running my station on the weekends, I could come in on the weekend. If it's busy season and you need
Right.
someone to pick up orders, that's just what
Yeah.
I think about like hours and
I'm
training
happy where I
and
am.
taking you away from your station to train you on another station.
That's kind of the problem I run into from my perspective, and it doesn't mean we can't do it. Like I'm totally open to it.
I would say DTG is pretty easy.
DTG is embroidery.
So many variables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That the training on that takes a little bit.
It definitely
Or even next
definitely
time we
does.
have the embroidery maintenance guy come. schedule it with them ahead of time, but maybe he grabs 2 people and just spends like a half hour with each person.
I mean,
I don't know.
honestly, the DTG maintenance guy really doesn't.
I meant the embroidery.
The embroidery, right. Sorry, yeah. The DTG maintenance guy doesn't know. He's like doesn't know anything. Yeah, like bring some people in to learn it. All right, so I'm totally open to that, and anyone who's interested, we'll talk about that in your individual meetings. And I love the idea, and I get how.
And even like Annalie has jumped in with shipping, and it's come in handy a few times, you know.
Yeah. Right.
Once in a while.
Yeah, and that is something that you can kind of jump into, and you know the business, but like that would be hard to do for embroidery, just to like kind of jump someone in. Definitely, embroidery definitely has the longest training, and DTG and shipping, they're a little more simple, like in theory. Like, but then it's like the rhythm that you get down there. Like I've seen you've been improving, Sierra. Like, so like, you know, someone's first time doing it, they'll be a little slower, and then as they get more, they get faster. But yeah, I get how, you know, if you're doing the same job, it might be cool to like do another job, and I'm totally open to that. Yeah, anyone who's interested, we'll talk about that at your individual meetings, and I like the idea of it. Good question. I forget whose question that was. Was that Jazz? Okay, and you have the hours thing, so like. Okay, I'll think about that more and talk to you with about it. Because, I mean, we do have this final and the shipping, so... And the other person, we'll see how many hours they want to work, Kevin, who's starting, but he's 10 to 3. So that means, I guess that's still the night shift. But after 3, that'd be open. Okay, I'll think about it. And I like that thought. All right. Who's next? Lindsay.
Do you all have a new, like what you're working on, new product-wise?
Good question.
Really?
So absolutely.
You're always thinking about it.
Yeah.
Not that
Always thinking about it, like always. And this stuff is new. And we released, so our last fall collection, we had 100 plus new products, and they did great. August was our biggest month of all time. And we had in there the face masks. They're over here somewhere, right? And the leggings and the cups. And we didn't really push them that hard because I was kind of nervous to get tons of sales because like we're just kind of putting this together a little bit. So right now, one of the deals we have going now is the leggings, which you know I've been talking about forever. And we switched them from embroidery to here, which is easier. And yeah, so that's like a new department of products. And we have our first like 20, 25 hours clocked on here. Cause I mean, if we could say we could do like 2 an hour, like it's not gonna be worth it. So we're trying to figure out, but also back here, you guys are like shipping them too, right? Like, so that as in, and we've been at like 20 an hour with DTG's like 55 or 50. But that's a new type of products, the cups and the leggings. And then, we've been having trouble with actually our suppliers. That's been one of the biggest problems in the business recently. Like the white sweatshirts, I know you guys have some, DTG has like some shorter batches. Like we have been getting like across the country trying to find suppliers to get white sweatshirts. I think it's so common. I don't know what it has to do with, it probably has to do with like the production of the virus, you think, right?
I asked my brother-in-law about it.
Yeah?
I did. He works for Gilder.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh man, you can blame me for them not getting their stuff in."
Blame him
He
personally?
said- I know. I was like, "Oh, that's a lot of pressure." But he said the production place in Honduras shut down for several months because of
That's
COVID.
it. I mean, that's it.
He was like, he said it's gonna be back to normal like very soon now. He said it's getting there. So
In Honduras, all right.
because they run out of everything that's already.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. And like, I'd love our business model as far as maybe at a bigger building, we could store more stuff. But if we could get 2,000 white sweatshirts and we could store them, like we would use them and it would be cheaper. Right now, it's just been a storage thing, and the business model's been great. And we were just talking about it today. Like, what can we do? What can we do? Like, and there's not really anything we can do except for just try to find them other places and wait for them to come back in stock. And like you said, they are going to be coming back. So one thing we usually do is like kind of search to see like what our other what suppliers have, and I feel like. But I just mean new products though. That usually when we have new products, we think of new designs for DTG, and
It'll be winter and Christmas.
yeah, and Christmas designs. Yeah, people are buying Christmas stuff like already, which is why do you think that is? Like people love Christmas stuff like really early. Like they're already doing.
Oh,
I think we did do a Christmas in July sale. We did a Christmas in July push, but because people like Christmas year round. So yeah, it's funny how we've learned about the trends like over the years. Like I know early August pumpkins, but I think we probably need to hit Christmas like even earlier this year. And we already have so many.
people are in Christmas mode already.
Is there like a guaranteed to ship by?
Yeah.
So that's the big thing. Usually around Black Friday, I think we should do it earlier this year, starting Christmas stuff. But Black Friday is when we start like releasing Christmas stuff, and then I think usually we have some type of Christmas sale like early December up until maybe like December 10th or 11th, and then we have until usually like depending on what the days of the week, 15th, somewhere from the 15th to 20th, depending where it falls, as like our last day to get everything out. And that deadline is the craziest. That's usually when like we're running all over.
Here.
Yeah, usually running all like
Everyone's shipping.
we're shipping stuff like on the floor.
It was not crazy last year, though,
It was
right?
like-
Didn't we say last year
It was
like
busy,
Black
but it was
Friday?
like
It
not.
wasn't like
Well, I think we did a better job
we did.
organizing the
other
company.
years, I remember it was like crazy.
Right. I mean, we've gotten like a little better, like when you guys put your numbers in every day and all that, like that stuff really gives us like perspective of how, so we make sure not to oversell. And yeah, that deadline is just the craziest because like, you know, if someone doesn't get their pumpkin shirt for another 2 days, they're not gonna lose it over that. But Christmas is like that hard deadline of getting it in time for Santa and all that. So yeah, that's always huge. And it's a huge demand to get people to buy stuff because monograms are awesome gifts and everything. So that early, like first 3 weeks of December, it's not that we have more orders than ever, even though sometimes we do. It's that hard deadline of that. We know like, and the last time we had a big deadline, I think was 4th of July. And you were like even picking out, we were kind of like short staffed then. You were even like picking out some of the patriotic stuff just to get people so they can wear it for that holiday. So yeah, there's a difference between like no one necessarily wears the fall stuff at like a certain date and time, but for Christmas and 4th of July, it's like that. That's really the only two holidays. Any other holidays that are Valentine's Day, but that's also St. Patrick's Day. Well, that's not a big one, but that's one where they want it by this date. Valentine's Day, I feel like is a little bit of like a season. Like they wear like that week, you know. But yeah, St. Patrick's Day is a specific day, 4th of July is a specific day, Christmas, and those are always big because it's such a hard deadline. Because sometimes they're like we had our biggest month in August, and then September wasn't as big because we were behind because we were getting stuff out slower, and people got it a little too long, and it wasn't the end of the world, but we can't really do that on Christmas, so that's why it's like usually really crazy. But new products, I'm sure we'll have some new Christmas designs. We already have so many Christmas designs, and
the idea list has been started.
the idea list, yeah. And if anyone has ideas, I mean, it's funny. It's funny the things that sell that like the customers like. Like we've learned. I mean, I'm a guy coming up with these girly clothing ideas, and like so I don't base it on like what I like. You know, I defer to Shelby and Rachel, but also it's like what are the customers like? What do they want to wear? And so yeah, if anyone ever has like good ideas, there's always got to be a spot for the monogram. Yeah. But it's basically just like people always say, "Are you like an artist? Are you like you guys?" But it's kind of like a font, like a clip art, and like the slogan.
The more basic ones.
Yeah. We had last season or fall. We got an artist to do 5 brand new designs, and they were like original, artsy, and like they didn't even really do that great. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll probably have some new Christmas stuff, but probably not a lot of new embroidery stuff unless we have some new designs because there's not as many products from our suppliers. That'd be cool in the future if we could like make our own, get them like made overseas. One time years ago, me and Shelby had this idea for. I think I didn't mind.
I did not like that.
It was called the Roo, and it had it was a tank top with like a pocket right here, and the pockets were different patterns. Was that my idea?
On a tank top with like a pattern pocket.
We were doing pockets at that time, and the thing was they would be original where like we would go to a supplier and get them made. That's like different than what we do now. So we kind of look to see what our suppliers have in stock, and then we can always change it up by putting like a football or a design on it, or I always like to find things we can print DTG on, like at the pillows. I'll take pride in the pillows just because it's a flat product that that we can print on. And I know there's like some type of hat thing for DTG, like I don't know, but yeah, it's nice. Like I think there is like an add-on for the DTG where you can like print on the hat. Sometimes if we get too fancy, then it takes us too long to like get out the door, and like we just want to like do more of what we're good at. Right, and I mean, I'm aware of that, and like we don't push hats like crazy. We don't push hats like crazy. I'm aware, and the same thing with the leggings. I don't know if you ever even had leggings for embroidery, but like
Yeah, you never got to enjoy that.
I was so excited because I know we can sell them. But when I find out how much they suck, then I'm like, we can't do it. I know, like you basically can't do them. That's why I was excited to change over here. Those are all leggings in those boxes right there, right?
Yeah.
Like we got a couple. Like I know we could sell them like crazy,
There's like $300 for them.
but just because we can sell something like crazy, if it takes us forever to do it here, then it's like not worth it. So it's always something to consider. So, and if we ever have new products, and I think like maybe Wanda asked one time, like I want to see the new products, like.
I know.
The best place to look is
we can be better at.
but the website literally has
Right.
all the products. So like the best place to look is the website.
Oh, well, okay, we're talking about the
Yeah.
boutique stuff. Question about that. What is with the files?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So with the boutique things. So you want to know what happens with that? So what happens with that is it's such a mad rush because the boutique thing is something we do occasionally and it's limited items and these crazy gems. We call them the gems, by the way. And
Yeah, Larry's
Some
working
people
on
don't
it.
have a barcode.
Yeah.
I mean, not having the barcode means that the file wasn't made. I was literally talking to Larry today. We're working on that.
But the last collection, I made every single file myself, so.
Yeah, like we are very aware of
Awesome.
very aware of the boutique file problem. And it's a good thing that everyone's mad rushing to get those. It's a bad thing that there's no files. And
He's gonna watch.
He's gonna-
Friday we're gonna do one, and he's gonna watch to see. He made a tweak. He's gonna actually watch it, the inside server.
he's gonna live watch the traffic and the servers
Yeah.
to make sure they're showing up. But oh yeah, I know it's because we even went on the computer during it and we tried to get it to load and we couldn't get it to load. Like there's just so many people trying to get it.
But it's not like thousands. It's crazy.
But they're all on the same one and they're all like clicking because it's so it's good. It's good that we have all these fans rushing to the computer to get these products. That's a good part. But we're aware of that and we're not gonna have that happen again.
Yeah.
At least either have it be fixed or notice in advance and like make them so it's ready for everyone. Because I mean, I get how annoying that is when the files aren't there. I really do, and I get it. All right, I forget what even question this is, but
I think a new person.
yeah, who's up? You all gotta go, Caitlin.
So,
Oh, all right, go ahead.
I was just asking Shelby about this recently, but like insurance stuff, like
Okay.
is that something we could like get the lady in for?
Okay, yeah, you want to have her come in? Like,
Yeah.
she came in for you, Wanda, right? She's nice. What's her name? April, I think her name is. Yeah. All right. Aflac lady will come in. So Aflac, for people who don't know, it's like, it's not insurance technically, but it's like if you get injured on the job or there's certain different things. I don't even know it that well, but
It's not job injury. It's like if you get hurt at work and you can't work.
yeah,
You're sick. Then they also have dental. They have cancer.
Don't
Life
they have
insurance.
eye?
They have I think some kind of eye coverage.
Yeah. the lady explains it well, and yeah, I can have her come in. I have her came in for just Wanda. Like, raise your hands. Like, would anyone be interested if she came in? Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah,
They've got dental.
Okay.
It's actually pretty.
Ran interested too? All right, like yeah. So I could have her come in and it's better for her if she meets with like 4 or 5 people. So all right, so yeah, I'll have her come in and I'll let you guys know the time and she can meet with like a couple people. And she'll explain it much better than me. And yeah, it comes out of your paycheck. And yeah. So good question. And then just health insurance in general. I know when a company gets like 50 employees, it's like much more. I want to have it, and I've been working. I think it's cheaper to get it on your own individually for a small company, but it's something we'll stay tuned in and definitely want to have in the future as we get bigger, for sure. Good question. All right, Allie, what you got?
If you were an employee here, what station would you pick?
Well, I DTG, I guess. That's the one that I'm like technically.
That's what you always
That's
do.
the one I always do,
when
yeah.
You do it,
That's the one I always do when I do it. Yeah, like I do shipping.
You're not that good at shipping.
I'm not. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Like I try my hardest, and my average is like it's only like 40 an hour, and I don't know why. But DTG, yeah, my numbers are good, so I feel good about like doing DTG. I would say DTG is my favorite. I don't know. I just like it the most, and I guess I've never dove deep into embroidery. I've always had Shelby for that. But yeah. It's the most skill, and yeah, DTG. I just like it. I don't know. It's one you can kind of like fly with, just kind of go, get it done. Yeah, so I'd say DTG. Good question. All right, who's next? So, another question. All right.
So after the deadline says like December 15th,
Yeah.
right? Would you guys be open to like having a party?
Yeah.
We do that every year. Yeah, we do that every year, and yeah, let's do it. We'll do it this year. We had it at our house last couple of years, so we could do that. And maybe let's get some. Maybe like we'll set up some Ubers or something like that. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Alcohol.
What'd you say?
I think you said alcohol.
Oh yeah, that's always my time. I always party at that every year with you guys.
One time you'll see your boss.
Yeah,
wasted.
yeah. I'll party hard, for sure. We'll set up. We'll set up some company Ubers or something. Because last time too many people like drove, and if we're drinking, we'll pay. We'll do it. We'll like pay for everyone to get an Uber. But yeah, we do that every year at our house, Johns Island. And if we do end up getting that building, we might be like selling our house. So it won't be by then, but we'll see what happens then. Maybe it'll be like, last party. But yeah, it's going down. Good call. Yeah, food, alcohol, it'll be fun. And last time we had a couple games. We had like the thing we unwrapped with like gifts in it and stuff like that. Secret Santa. So yeah,
We do that.
Secret Santa. So it's going down. We're one step ahead of you on that one. All right. Everyone's got to ask one. Who's up? Sierra.
You do employee of the month or anything like
No.
Oh, that's fine.
I feel like that's so like. I feel like there's so much like politics with that. I'll pick myself every month. It's a good thought. I mean, we do the bonus. We do the attendance bonus and the performance bonus every month. But I guess that's not like up on the wall. Yeah. All right. Like I've thought about that before.
At every meeting, do like most improved since last meeting.
Like an MVP
type of awards. Yeah.
Because I feel like I've thought about that before, and like sometimes I feel like it might be like the same person every time, and then it's like
factual ones. Like I don't know, most improved. You can look at the numbers. Best attendance, you can look at the numbers.
Okay.
And then one maybe like.
Should we do that next meeting? Best dressed. That's a good one. Like high school. Like best dressed, best smile. Like most likely to succeed. Most yeah. Best couple. Either Bessie and Lindsay or me and Shelby. All right, I like that. Maybe next meeting we could do that like a award ceremony. Yeah.
No, I was thinking like,
Yeah.
like DoorDash or something for the winner.
Oh,
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I mean, we do $100 cash for the current thing, and like yeah. So if you get perfect attendance and get over the bonus, you can get $200 a month extra. And actually, we used to do gift cards at first. Then I was like, going to the store to get a gift card. I'm like, why would I give someone a $25 gift card and limit where they can spend it? Like, I'll just give them like money. Is anyone against that? Does anyone rather have a gift card? Yeah, cash is better than a gift card, right? You like money? Okay, all right.
I will say it did work because I forgot there was a meeting today, so that did. But my card is broken down, and I was like debating on do I call in before I get a rental? I have to get a rental today. And I was like,
That's music. That's music. It's music to my ears. Honestly, that's the best thing I've heard all day. Because yeah, I mean, obviously they're incentives, and like that means obviously I want you guys to show up. Like as you guys know, you miss a day and stuff. Like I get it. Life happens.
Is that by the quarter?
By the month. By the month. By the month. Yes. By the month.
Okay.
Monthly. Yeah.
No call out, no late.
Yeah. No points basically on that thing. Like like you would the day we asked you not to come.
Whatsoever. None.
None.
Not even half.
Not even half.
2 minutes.
I mean, for you guys, you don't get a point if you come 2 minutes late and show up and leave 2 minutes late. It's just by the point thing. We have 0 points. And like so the day you you didn't come in, like that doesn't count obviously. And if there's no work or something like, so yeah, it's by that point system. So you have 0 points, $100 bonus, and over the average. And I was thinking for the embroidery average, right now it's 15 to 19. And I was thinking of changing it to 14 to 18, only because before we have more machines. I think we have 3 now. So I'm gonna change that one.
With 3 machines, yeah.
I'm gonna change that one to 14 to 18. So I think Wanda, like if you get above 18, you get it
For the week or
for the month. So at the end of the month, if your average is 18.01 for the whole month, then you get $100. 17. There was a couple months where when Bobby was here, dude, I love Bobby was actually at our wedding. He was working there, and we did the first look, and like I saw Shelby in her dress for the first time, and I looked up, and I'm like, he had a mask on.
Like looking over, like
He had a mask on, so I couldn't really tell. And I was like, "Is that Bobby?" And he's
he
like,
was like staring at me too. I was like,
Yeah.
like that's definitely Bobby.
Yeah.
Right after the first.
Yeah. And then and I was happy to see him. I was talking to him in the bathroom at the wedding. Like it was funny to see him there. So I guess he works at like the company that brings the chairs and stuff
He
like
said
that.
he never gets scheduled there either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was funny. But there's a couple months where the goal was 19, and he literally got like 18.98. Like, and I was telling him, he's like, "It's fine." I was like, "All right, man, all right." But yeah, he loves moving around at different jobs and stuff. But I was happy to see him. But yeah, I forget whose question that was, but oh yeah, but yeah, bumped up to 100. All right, what's up, Sydney? You look. Could be something fun. What you got?
I guess like, what's your favorite food?
There you go. You asked it. Probably steak. You don't like steak? What's your favorite? What's your favorite food? Subway? What do you get at Subway? That's steak.
That's not steak.
Yeah.
In Philly?
Oh no.
Usually in Ireland, like the Supreme Court said that the Subway bread is technically not bread.
Yeah.
It's like, isn't that crazy?
The yolk in that bread.
Like, that's crazy. It's something to do with like taxes in Ireland. It's like, yeah, too much sugar to even be considered bread. So, it's just so you know, Sydney, your favorite place. They got the healthy brand. They got the healthy branding. It's still probably better health-wise than like McDonald's or Zaxby's or something. But yeah. All right. I saw you raise your hand back there, Brandon.
Who said that?
Zaxby's, even the salads. I don't think so.
What's your favorite thing other than getting married this year?
Favorite thing about 2020?
2020.
My favorite thing about 2020,
Other than getting married.
I guess growing the company.
Biggest sales month ever.
Biggest sales month in May. Allie coming in. All you guys. We had our biggest month in May, and then August, and yeah, I don't know. This is all I do is work on this company, so like it's probably been my favorite thing. If that was even an answer. Just working with all you guys every day. That's my favorite thing. And getting married. And I'm still, if you see me like playing with this ring, I'm like, I'm totally not used to it. It's like weird to have on my finger, but yeah, the company growth and looking forward to the future of this amazing company and making the fastest growing company in America list. Number 1,030. We gotta move up. We didn't make the Inc. 500, but all right. Who didn't ask one yet? Caroline, is your water moccasin one doesn't count, was it?
Oh, why not?
Because it was before.
Okay, what happened to Chad?
Okay, that's a good question. That's gonna be your question. I was waiting for someone to ask that. Yeah. So it was my decision with Chad, and he did a lot of great things, and I just had like big goals for that job. I truly wanted him to be able to like take over every responsibility in a way, whether he delegated it, and I don't know, it didn't seem like he was working towards that. And he did a lot of great things. Just had like super high expectations for that job. And yeah, we took like a little step back, like Shelby and Rachel going back to the ordering. And my goal is to be able to have this thing run. And it's hard to run over here because like if we get more sales, that means like more stuff has to be done over here. And I think we were thinking maybe we could like just maybe get like a purchasing person, like little steps or something. It was a tough decision. He did a lot of good things, but overall, I just had like really big expectations for that. And I still found me and Shelby having to do a lot of the training. I wanted to teach him a lot of stuff, and I was just looking for him to kind of like, I don't know, be like you guys, like just kind of like get stuff done. He would like to kind of think about things a little more than like doing them and stuff like that. And I was open to it. It was just 7 months, did a lot of good things, no bad things to say about him, but it was kind of paying him a lot of big expectations, and just made a decision, and it was a tough one, but best of luck. The guy that we're hiring tomorrow looks like Chad, kind of. Yeah.
Mini Chad is bald.
Yeah, he just kind of look like he has the same like physique as Chad, kind of.
Hold that against him.
Anyone really upset about that, or?
That was so sarcastic, like, oh my God.
Who's that?
I think that's
Oh
up.
shit, I'll go with that. No, I can't. I'll get through it.
Come through. Come on through.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Sarcastic, you said?
Oh, I didn't know.
You said it's sarcastic? No, so yeah, like, yeah, I feel like just communicating and stuff sometimes.
He was sarcastic. No, I did it.
No, yeah, Jess said that. Yeah, I wanted him to just like be a leader and like make everyone. Just,
We're not gonna hire for that right away.
Yeah,
Wait and see how things play out.
it was a little. Yeah, come on through. Yeah, you said you can come on through. And that's still absolutely the goal, is to like. I've been dreaming for years for us to
Be self-sufficient. So you
just like focus on sales. Yeah, like what if I was? It's been my dream.
Meet the expectations.
Essentially, yeah, it's been my dream forever to have like just be able all day just to focus on like sales and promotions and like get as many sales. I just wish I had a magic fairy that could fulfill like all the sales, because that would be so fun, and you could build that up, and there's a lot of things to do for that. But you know, a lot of energy goes to fulfilling it, and so yeah, Shelby's great with that too, and Rachel, and the ordering part now something, and we'll figure it out. It's a long journey of business, so we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Who didn't ask? Sierra got another one. Nice. Yeah. We've been recording all the meetings that we have every 3 months since 2016. So yeah, it's documentation. Maybe we'll black out that chat part. I don't know.
Yeah. Edit.
It's fine. I mean, I didn't say anything bad. I didn't say anything bad. I didn't say anything bad. Yeah, we're documenting. The first one was like me recording on my laptop, like over there, like 4 years ago. So just a little documentation. Who didn't ask anything? Bessie? Did you ask something? I don't think so. What was it? You're
I'm
up.
still coming up with like the creating shipments.
What-
Like big stacks of having to create the shipment label,
Like not tagged?
which just slows me down.
Yeah, like tagging you're talking about, kind of?
TTG or embroidery both. You throw me under the bus.
I'm throwing you both under the bus.
I notice all the time
Okay.
when things aren't tagged, and I've
Okay.
been waiting for you guys to say
Yeah,
something.
no, this
I'm
is
like,
important
I
conversation.
have a problem with it.
It's important conversation. So do you notice if it's DTG or embroidery or both?
It's both.
And is it like if you have a batch, say there's 70 orders in there, and there should be 50 labels, like was it printed out 48 and missing 2?
I had a 94 piece DTG, but I got 27 labels.
Oh.
And I'm like,
27 labels are not there.
27 labels got printed.
So 94 pieces means
So
it's
I'm
probably about
putting aside
60
one,
orders.
Just so it doesn't
That
slow
one
me down. I'm
That's
putting
the
aside one
XL
now.
white one, right? You're talking about that one. All should be
The
tagged.
white. I think
That's weird.
It's not, so it's different days, it's not one
No.
particular day? Or is it-
Well,
So
no,
just
when
like
I
it's
backed
going
into
into
the
the computer, it's creating the shipment.
No, I get it. Like that's the whole reason I.
An extra hour.
So do you have any
No,
like?
because I
could it be-
was tagging all of those.
Could it be
Is your.
shipping
Well,
easy?
I mean, I was telling Shelby this morning, like some of those, like the free
It's gone.
monogram sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but when
They're not.
does-
They're not going out with anything else. They're just going out with free sweatshirt.
Right.
I can't even find a label.
I
There's
think
no
I figured out what
shipment
happened with those.
creation.
What happened with those?
So if it doesn't do the pop up,
Yeah.
we've been
Right.
sending them a discount
Right.
code to get it for free on a
Right,
separate
right,
order.
right.
And I selected that it doesn't need shipping, so it doesn't
Oh, I
go
just,
into shipping easy because they shouldn't pay shipping again because it should have popped up.
they won't have to reach it if it's
So
free.
I have to just make the label in Shopify, but there should only
No,
be like 15
okay.
total. of
All right,
those.
but the way that website's set up is it's free shipping over 75, and then anything that's a penny or more is the shipping cost. But then if it's free, it's actually $0. So you don't need to do that. Okay, so those are one thing, but the overall, like, I mean, it's either your guys' fault or the system's fault.
Forget about the one you're doing now. It sounds weird. But like a normal batch where it's like a date -1, 2, whatever. Do those have stuff missing?
Not necessarily.
They don't.
No.
Because that's where I see the mistake. Is that I like go back and look at things and they're not ever.
And
tagged.
that's shipping easy. I mean, like,
guess
what else could
so.
it be?
Shipping easy.
Yeah, so like a
I
glitch
feel
with
like
them.
we
Yeah,
pull
I
up-
guess
Special
as
batch.
soon as I put in the 3-digit
Mhm.
number,
It's there.
it logs me to create the shipment. But now I'm doing it 15 times.
That's
I know.
that's a killer.
I've been waiting for you guys to some things. I even tell Shelby, I'm like, a lot of these aren't tagged. I'm like, how are they shipping them?
Well, they're making them on their own, yeah, which is such a waste of time.
You had already
So they're not getting
tagged.
pulled up when she does the filters.
That could be
That's
what
what
it
I
is.
think it is. When I do like sort by whether it's the pre-treat or the DTG stuff, I think it doesn't pull up some stuff.
Yeah, I knew this.
I feel like that's
Did
what
it used to?
No, I think it's always been like this since we started.
But has it been more not as good lately?
Forget about the batch you're doing right now.
It's pretty consistent, honestly.
Like 27 and 94. That's not usually like that, right?
That's not a normal
It's
batch.
Right.
That's when I went
It's
back.
happening
I mean,
multiple times a day.
at least once a day. We're creating.
Like Allie, when you ship a batch, how many labels do you have to make?
I would say at least
If it's mine.
1 or 2, no more than like 2, I'd say, per batch.
Per
But,
batch.
yeah.
Well, that's a big difference between 2 per batch or like, I mean,
I'm
obviously-
Like, I never had to, like, make, like, a-
doing
like, a
this,
bunch,
I
like,
have
put a
the
bunch
labels
in,
and I'm
but-
studying
Okay.
clothing on a separate thing, and I'll
You
get to
should
that
just give the
later.
papers to me and I'll retag them for you.
so
'Cause I tag those by hand. I don't know why it didn't stick the tag, but it should have. I can do those for you.
so yeah. As far as like the systems, like I was gonna get this like ERP system, and it's like really expensive, and it's not like it's not gonna be that much better. But I've been thinking about the Orduro, which was our old system, always worked great. It was just super slow, and we had to change. And they promised me like if I go back to them, it could be faster. So I was thinking about doing that. I think about this a lot because I know there's been a couple glitches with the tagging and stuff like that. But
Let's fix that.
okay, but yeah, like I mean, so you're saying when you type in like MonDTG and tag for a date, like things aren't showing up.
They must not be because they're not tagged. Like when I have to go back and remove tags if stuff's not here, like I feel like at least once a day there's one that would never got tagged. I'm like,
So I guess like if you have 50 orders, and you're tagging 50, and like doesn't it say like if you pull it up, I guess you just go by for the first to the last order number. So it's not like
that sounds really
it's not like right. It's not like it would any trigger in there to let you
It's not
know
like
that
we
some are
did,
missing.
we like
Yeah,
went
and you're
through every
checking
single
them
one.
all.
I mean, if you checked every one and compared it, that would take forever for you. But like, I wish there was some type of way where like you could know that they're not all being tagged or something like
And
that.
then you have to
I
go
mean,
through each order.
That's right. Besides for that,
The check button, it checks them all for
Right.
you.
You
So
don't know
it's
if
not
you don't know if it's missing.
you don't know if some are missing in there. But why would they be though? I mean, it could be something with the SKU. Like it shouldn't be, right? Like you type in like MonDTG, that's on all the SKUs. All right, I'll dive into that more. But essentially, it's tagging. That's tagging. So you guys just stay on top of that. Be extra careful. Be extra good about it.
There were a couple of things that pulled out because I just up the black XLs today, so I was making a separate batch. She's pulling stuff out of the purple folder, and there were like 3. I think there was like 40 in that. There were like 3 that just didn't have tags on them, and I always untag them and retag them. So that's just.
All right, someone, we'll go over and think about, but just be extra thorough. Be extra thorough with the tagging, especially with us having to untag because stuff's out of stock. That's super annoying. I know. Like if you have to find out we're not getting XL white sweatshirts, right? You have to go to the things you already tagged, and then what do you filter by MonDTG white XL and then untag?
I just do it by the order, by the batch, and then just scroll through and get rid of them.
You could search, right?
I like making sure that I get it.
I mean, okay, but yeah, like keep me posted on stuff like that, and like all of us, like that's a system that's important. The tagging, and it starts with you guys and ends with shipping, and it's important, and it could be something that maybe we have to make some decision whether it's like a little bit more for both of you or something, or like I don't know, but it's a team effort. So that's a good note. I know how annoying that is. It's kind of like when a file's missing in embroidery or DTG, like it just breaks your whole flow, and it's really annoying. And if it's a bunch of them, I get how annoying that is. I really do. Okay. We'll keep diving in on
Now
that.
that we have more hoops because we can put it aside in the couple files. So thank you guys for the new.
See that, and that's an example of something. That's an example, and that right there is an example of something that. Tell me, like, if you like, I will pay money for more hoops if I just didn't know, like, if there's anything like that anywhere at any department, and you guys are thinking like, hey, if we had more of these, or if we had this, like, that would be so much better. Like, tell me, like, I'll get it. Like, I care about getting stuff out as fast as possible. Like, I'll pay for stuff to, because I get that. You put it aside and it stays hoop, you don't have to unhoop it. Like that, I get how annoying that is.
You just gotta make all those files when you've got like a long.
Like we could have got more hoops like months ago. If someone would have told me. I would have jumped on and bought more hoops. Like, well,
He didn't like my new website at all.
like he always had something. He always had something. But that's
now.
yeah. Yeah.
That's all that counts.
And I'm
Oh my bad.
oh no, go.
Is it like a way we could trade in the cutaway, all that cutaway we got for tearaway, or it's already bought, so it's no trade?
I want only the tearaway personally. Me and Shelby, this is our biggest problem in our relationship is the tearaway.
Well,
But we got like a lot.
I'm not a fan of Stairway.
I know, but like,
I just kind of got into
Some of
it.
them
No.
look like some of the garments look like trash.
Yeah.
You pull them off.
Yeah,
You cannot
it-
use
it-
that
some
on an
of them-
Apple. You cannot use
No,
it on Apple. You
definitely
can't
not
use
Apple.
it on Starbucks. Anything with heavy stitches.
Definitely
on
use
it.
the
Some
cutaway.
even like the thinner
Definitely use a
ones.
cutaway for what's needed.
what about that shirt right there? What you got on the back of that?
I did that new mesh thing. Can you see it?
No, it looks better than before. That's the thing I care about.
It's see-through white, so you would use the mesh and the tearaway, right?
Right.
Yeah. On
Okay.
that kind of stuff, yes, use the tearaway. But
Like we
on
can
some
get
stuff,
like if
use the
we
cutaway.
yeah like my opinion is that I don't want to be able to see it behind it. I don't want it to look bad. And like I've been looking in stores for years. Like I never go to a store and see embroidery and see like a big thick thing behind it. Like it's usually always torn away. And then in my head I'm just like, well, I'm not an expert like you guys, but tearing it versus cutting it seems like tearing it would be faster.
Yeah, but you
But-
also pull the stitches, so you have to.
And it makes it weak a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
That
And
that
then when you wash it, then it's going to get all
Right.
It's
Wrinkly.
you know, and then it does not necessarily time consuming, even if you have a vine or something and you have to pick out all the stinking little pieces off the back. And if you double
like what
back it, then you
like Marley Lily, like our competitor who sells only embroidery and monograms. Like, didn't we order from them before? And the backing like looked great. I mean, we got to figure this out. Like, we'll get whatever we need to order.
I think just some items will have cutaway, some will have tearaway.
Okay. And how's that relate to your question? You're saying like, can we replace it or something? Like,
Right, we have a lot of the cutaway
And we
and no
run out
tearaway.
of tearaway.
Right.
Battery.
we're out of the tearaway.
Wait, there's a box. Where it came in today. Yeah, if you want to take that back, that has
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Someone with their feet on it.
When you probably need to think about these like
Right.
supply processes of like who's in my head, you're in charge of that. Like if they're out of tearaway right now, like that's not
Well, yeah,
right. But that's what like. So now he's not. So I got DTG. It's here.
Yeah.
Okay. But Okay, but I guess it seems kind of it's like almost like an order or a preference about which ones you guys like for which things. Is that kind of the
Something hard work better.
There's certain,
Yeah,
I mean, there's certain patterns that require certain stabilizers.
should we like?
No, I feel like the
One
biggest
universal
thing is if it's see-through, don't use cutaway. But everything else, use your judgment.
Okay. So then, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we get calls all the time that are like, this sucks or something like that, but I think I showed what, Caitlin, I think I showed you that one picture, right? And I was so mad. It was just, you could see the big like circle behind it on the light shirt. I just want to have quality products. That's all I want. I just want to have quality products, as quality as they can be to our customers. And that's what I care about. And whatever kind of stuff we need to get, we'll get it. Like, so that's what I care about. I care about having a quality product, professionally done. It lasts for a long time. That doesn't like, I don't know, wouldn't that like hurt you if it was like a big thick thing right there?
No, it's like soft backing.
All right, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
Right. I think, yeah, this,
and like,
you'd be able to see the patch before, and now you can't. So that's a plus.
all right, and the tearaway is here. Okay, and as of now, you're in charge of the supplies. All right, and I got DTG supplies and shipping supplies. I guess you're on that too. Everything falls back on you, huh? But yeah, let us know if you guys like see stuff getting low and all that kind of stuff, and that's something that needs to be put in place. But we're on top of it. We got everything we need. And yeah, and this started with that hoop example. If there's ever anything you could think of that would make your life a million times better, I mean, just let me know, because I'll probably say yes, please. Like, let's do it, because I want your guys' life to be easier. Not even out of kindness of my heart. I just out of like, it makes your life easier. You can get more stuff done, but also kindness of my heart. Cool. What time's it now? Oh. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So Jazz, let's see. Maybe say like 4:30. So just give it a little time, and then yeah, spread these out throughout the week to meet with everyone. Just because I got stuff going on this week. But mark your times down, and awesome. All right. Good meeting.